Already hitting my mic. It's a great start to the video. Welcome back to Secret of Evermore, a fun adventure for the whole family. When last we left off, we were here in the volcano, trying to figure out what's causing the big freeze. And we just found this friendly viper who was kind enough to save our game for us, which was awfully nice of him considering I've been murdering all of his brethren without question. We were in the middle of a pipe maze. We had just hit a switch here and that opened a door over there. You can't see it, but believe me, it's there. So if I'm not mistaken, we now have to navigate more pipes in order to find out how to get to that secret room. And once again, I have no idea how to do it or where I'm going. So we're just going to be falling through holes. I don't remember if this one actually has a light to guide you or not. We found some clay. That's nice. That'll be good for spamming hardball later, which presumably would be a good idea. It's actually gotten to be a fairly well damaging spell at this point, so it might actually be good to use it in the boss fight. I don't know which hole we're even trying to go for anymore. Okay, I think we found it. That was easy. That didn't take nearly as long as I expected it to. This video might end up in my least favorite part in the entire game in this video. We'll see. See how things go. That's a lot of pipes. Oh, you look different. Hello, kiddo. Fire eyes? You called? Hi, sis. Hot enough for ya? Who are you? Who do you think? I'm your evil twin, and I'm here to take over. As hot as it may be inside the volcano, the temperature is dropping outside, 'cause I'm cutting it off at the source. The volcano valve, as it were. If the world freezes, my village will die off. That's the idea. Then my vipers and I can take control over your world. I don't really know why we would want to do this, but sure. As much as I'd like to chat, sister, I've got work to do. So if you'll forgive me, I'm gonna make you go away now. And Fire Eyes died in a horrible explosion. Say hello to my pet rock. Hello, can we be friends? No. Alright, so this guy is the boss of this dungeon. As you probably guessed because you're a smart person. We're gonna try... He runs into the, jumps into the lava at some points and heals himself. We're actually going to try and do a little bit of alchemy stuff, yeah. And we're going to use spell stacking because it's really good, and I can't resist the temptation to use it. And this is probably the only time in the game we're really going to get a lot of mileage out of hardball. Its time as the Secret of Evermore Zeitgeist is over, or will very shortly be over, because I'm not going to use it much after this part of the game. So get all those hard balls that you can while you can. Enjoy the hard balliness. No, got to level 4. Now I should probably be careful because he's going to start the big spams on some of those spells like that. And those hurt both of us at the same time. And as I said, once they start a spell animation, you can't stop it, so you're just fucked the old-fashioned way. Alright, I need control. How am I going to exploit the game if you don't give me control? So yeah, we can just chain cast hardball and shoot like, we are still limited on how many we can cast. Like, it won't let you do it forever. We're limited to like 4. But, you know, it's still a great way to stack on that damage. It's efficient, as we might say. So, once we give this guy a taste of our balls, he'll finally die. That was great, wasn't it? We've reached that point in an RPG where you can start to feel powerful. Like you've done something with your life. These look like little, cock and balls, don't they? Is that just me? Okay, you've won the battle, Caleb, but not the war. You want heat? I'll give you heat. Let me just adjust the volcano valve a little bit. So long, suckers! Oh, I don't think that's a good thing. The little octopus-looking valve thing's exploding, and we probably just died in a fiery hell. That's most unfortunate. And our boy and his dog were catapulted into the sky, where they apparently land in the river. They're dead now. No, by some miracle, they landed in a boat, and it didn't fracture every bone in their body. Enjoy the ambiance. I think I said this a million years ago back in my
Legend of Dragoon
Let's Play, hours later. But there was something special about seeing cutscenes like that back in the day, because there wasn't a YouTube, and there wasn't internet, but it didn't have the kind of videos on it like you'd expect now. So when you saw a cutscene like that, the only way you were going to see it again was to play through the entire game all the way through once again, just so you could watch it. Whoa! Now I know how Dandy Don Carsicle felt in Sink Boat Sink. I think I've got water in every orifice, pocket, and pore. Especially that orifice. No sign of Higgins. So far, it's a good day. Higgins? Nope. I better look around. And so, Caleb the Unfazable is now on this strange beach. No royal insignia ring or anything like that to be found, though. And we've been given no instructions at all on what to do other than to explore and look around. And we will do just that. I have to say, I figured we would be like 20 or 30 minutes in the video at this point, but we got through that pipe maze really quick, and we obliterated the shit out of Rockman, and it went far, far smoother than I could have ever expected. What we got going on here? A bunch of shirtless men, these two dudes punching each other. Do you mind? We're trying to hit each other here. Okay, that's cool. We found some wax. I like wax. I don't know about you. My brother Tiny is the strongest man in these parts. I wish he could make some friends. Okay. Arrgh! The floodwaters are a scourge, they be. Cool. You're not after the treasure and riches like the rest of these louts, are you? The last thing we need is more adventurers around here. And I guess that's all he has to say about that. Well, that didn't tell us a goddamn thing. So, I guess, I think there's a ladder over here we can get further up into the little quote-unquote city, or whatever you want to call this place. Thought there was something behind here, I guess not. Hello. I have a variety of items for sale. I can offer them to you at a very fair price. What can I do for you? Oh, we can change our money here? I actually didn't know we could do that here. I will give you 1 jewel for every 2 talons. Okay. Thanks for the exchange. I actually thought we had to wait until much later to do that. That is hella convenient, I would say. So, what do you got here? Nectar, crap, garbage. So, every world in this game has a different currency, which is kind of a cool concept. And they usually end up having whatever currency you currently have. Not that it's that hard to get money if that's what you really want to do. And there's nothing back here. Okay, well, he had nothing useful. No information and no items that we need. How about you, good sir? The city leader has posted a reward for the treasures on the other side of the river. I'm going after them. I am. Believe me, for reals. Hello. Since the river waters have risen, some of us adventuring types have been staying inside. Okay. I think something just happened. I didn't need to see that little status effect. Found some nectar. There we go. My man, how you doing?
Hello, my friend. I have got a deal for you. I can offer you this rare and powerful amulet of annihilation for 10,000 jewels. Is that a deal?
Sure!
Sorry, you're broke as shit. You don't have enough cash to make the deal.
So I believe you're not really expected to have that much money at this point in the game, but I believe if you do, he actually gives you an extra item for it. We don't really need it at this point, though it would make the next section of the game a lot more convenient, but we don't actually have to have it. Hello, out-of-place man. There's a city on the other side of the Great Desert. You might convince the ghost pirate to give you passage across the sands. Oh, I hope he doesn't want an amulet of annihilation for it. That would be inconvenient as hell. Found some water. Who are you?
Hello, matey. You'll be wanting to buy some of me armor. It's the best. That's why I don't wear any. What can I be doing you for?
Okay, I don't think we need to get the collar. The dog usually only has one piece of armor in any given world. The boy has multiple pieces. So I believe, and I already know if this is the wrong choice, because I'm going to finish this Let's Play before I start uploading anything, so I believe the appropriate thing to do right now is to buy this new set of armor, and that will benefit us later. I could be wrong, and in which case you'll hear me curse about it later, and you can gloat about it. I look forward to your commentary. So we got the armor.
You're new to Crustacea, aren't you? The people in this town look mean, but we're not that bad, I swear. But it's every rogue for himself on the other side of the river.
What do we got up here? I think this is the inn up here.
There's treasure to be found on the west bank of the river, and I'm the one that's going to find it.
He's gonna find it by sitting around there all day. He's got some water.
Ahoy, matey! Welcome to my inn. Please stay and rest. It's only 20 jewels.
No, I'm good. We will go ahead and save our game, though. In Crustacea. We don't really need to rest, though. We're already at full health. And we will probably never need to stay at that specific inn ever. It's a shame. And this little lift takes us back to the bottom of the little town, I guess you want to call it. So we were told there was something over at the west bank of the river, so let's go have a little look-see-loo over here. Oh, that's gonna make getting across kind of difficult. I can't fly yet, so I guess we're stuck over here. And this guy is not like the fine folks we met in Crustacea. He will beat your ass to death and laugh at you while you die. It's the crustacean way, and I went off the damn screen. And that reset everything on the screen, so now he's taking no damage. Alright. Okay, we're gonna fight over here where we got a bit more room. Son of a bitch. Enemies here, as you can see, take a bit more damage than they did back in Prehistoria. Get out of my way, please. And I think these enemies, one enemy around here can confuse you, which inverts your controls. There's a neat and annoying little effect. We've got a cave here that we can't get into. And we have this contraption with a rope and some poles, and apparently no way to get across the river at this point. Most unfortunate. I suppose we'll have to come back here later. Oh, and I should probably try to find my dog at some point, too. That's also important, I guess. Let's go see what's going on over here, then. Okay, these are the enemies that can confuse you. So it's just like that rogue we saw in the, well, he was really easy to kill. Those guys are really good to farm if you just want to build up your coins, or your jewels, rather. I'm not gonna bother to do that. I think we're kind of done with grinding for now, which is perfectly fine with me. But we are gonna kill the enemies we see along the way, just to try to maintain a normal, healthy amount of experience. Experience is good, so I've been told. I like leveling up. And I think we're almost out of heal spells, because we never actually got any more roots. I don't believe we are completely out of heal spells, as a matter of fact. Can't even pretend to cast heal. Got this little open area over here. Another one of those little burn pits or whatever. Still no idea what that is about. And there doesn't appear to be anything over here. So I suppose the only way left to go is that yonder cave. I still got a couple of hard balls left in me. That sounded weird, but you know what I mean. I got 44 of these left, as a matter of fact. And I probably shouldn't waste them all right now on this dumbass. Alright, got rid of him, and let's head on up here. Okay, so now we have our first actual, big group of enemies up here. There's two of the naked guys and one of the rogues. We can get rid of the rogue with one good hit from the spear, and I kind of just want to avoid getting hit because I do not have any heal spells left. And I know there's an alchemist around here, and I hope he sells the reagents I need to cast more healing spells, because if not, I could be in trouble. And that would not be fun for anyone except the audience at home. When I say anyone, I mostly just mean me. Alright, we're down to one guy left. I think we can handle this guy without any real issue. I do really like the aesthetics in this world quite a bit. I think this is my favorite part of the game. Not gameplay-wise, just the way it looks. I really like the design around here. I don't know, it's just nice and scenic. I don't know, I can't really explain it. We have some pots over here with no obvious way to get to them. Most unfortunate. And what looks like some kind of ravine or a river crossing that we can't get across. I make a good attempt anyway, and we slipped and fell, and now we're dead. That was quite a fall. I hope you're okay now, kid. Thanks for pulling me out of that ditch, Blimp. I think I'll be alright. I'm glad to see you survived the big washout. Likewise, my dog and I used your boat to float downstream and over the falls. Okay, I have so many questions. Okay, I like that he's completely unfazed that Blimp is here in the first place. And how does he know it's Blimp's boat? Did he put his name in it? Well, I'm thinking too much about it. Anyway, Blimp's here and no one gives a shit. Just accept it. That's how life is now. Ah, well done! I escaped by floating down with swamp flowers full of the essence of mud pepper. Have you seen this world? It's much different from the world on the plateau. I've explored a little. I've mainly been looking for Higgins. I wonder where he could be. Higgins explodes out of a fountain and now looks very different. I think he's supposed to be like a jackal at this point. Pretty cool little dog brick model going on here, and we're playing as the doggo. No idea why or what we're supposed to be doing, but we can look around and we can talk to this nice Archimedes-looking fellow. Hello! My wife and myself take care of cleaning and maintaining the palace. Yeah, sometimes it feels like a dog's the only one that'll listen. Not Higgins, though. He's a dick. He doesn't listen to shit. But most dogs are good listeners, because they don't understand you and cannot judge you. You called on me, sir.
Yes, Pampelonius, I am ready to take my next step towards greatness. As my advisor, you can help me obtain the overwhelming power that I desire. I must have the diamond eyes of the dog statue.
But sir, the people will not support your actions unless we receive a sign from the sacred dog.
I hate to burst your bubble, Pomp, but the sacred dog is but a myth. We cannot expect for some mythic creature to simply slide into the palace.
And this dipshit's chasing after cats again. Sir, we have a visitor.
Well, friend, it's time for you to find your pooch, and me continue my studies of things lighter than air. I hear there's a great city on the other side of the desert to the north. You might have luck finding your dog there. You can cross over the desert on my bridge.
I'll cross over to the desert on the bridge. We're not crossing the whole desert on that. That would be far too convenient.
Before you take off, I want you to have this crush formula. You will spam the shit out of it for the rest of the game. You can mix limestone and wax for enemy crushing power.
And indeed, I love Crush.
Is it the best spell in the game?
No, but it makes me happy, and I tend to spam the shit out of it when I play.
And that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to purchase ingredients that we probably cannot afford at this point in the game, because we're broke. We need to get some mud peppers. I like to always keep some on hand. They're very, very expensive, as you can see. Still no fucking roots. And this, we needed wax and limestone, I believe. We have plenty of wax. We need limestone for our crush. Oh boy. oh, that is unpleasant. We're gonna be in trouble not having any money, but we'll do the best we can. I could grind, but oh, good God. But I'm not going to. Got some wax and some ash, and you can use my bridge to cross over. I was hoping I could sleep here. Okay, we don't want to save over the pipes. Alright, we got a new save in Blimp's Cave here. And I guess it's time to venture out into the desert. For what fun that will be. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Now, these oases, when you're out in the desert, your health will slowly deplete. And the game does not have a way to differentiate between health you've taken from being out in the desert and health you've taken from getting punched in the face. So when you come to these little oases, it will just heal you back to full. Hey, Chief! You want a lift? Sure. A ride across the hot desert will cost you 1 amulet of annihilation. You got one? Yes. I think you were mistaken, Sparky. You don't have an amulet of annihilation, and you can't ride without one. Get the fuck off my boat. Okay, well, if we had that amulet of annihilation, we could save ourselves some boring frustration, but we don't. There's also a formula hidden out in the desert that I think I know how to get, but I wouldn't swear to it. I think we head up here until we get to a little oasis. And from that oasis, we just head straight north. And if I did it correctly, we'll get the thingy. I like thingies. You should too. It's very helpful, very healthy to have a love for thingies. This is a useless alchemy formula, and I will probably only use it one time to illustrate what it looks like, unless I forget, in which case I won't. Oh, good. It's our man. It's a hot one out today, isn't it? And the bad bugs are out too. What you need is some help. But all I've got is this shitty alchemy formula. It's the formula called Sting, and it will give you the edge over nasty critters. It takes 2 parts water and 1 part something I don't know. I don't think we have any of it though. Can we cast Sting? We cannot cast Sting. Most unfortunate. Alright, so
We got a long time to chat, people, so we might as well start thinking of something interesting to say at this point. So, as with many things when I played games in my youth, this is one of the things I remember quite distinctly. My dad and I played this game together, and he was trying to get enough gold to buy the Amulet of Annihilation. And me, being a kid, undeterred by limitations, I just started heading north through the desert. Now, this is one of those things, if we turn around and head back down, we will get back to the boat in one screen, right? So it makes you think it's like that staircase in Super Mario 64, or many other things like it, right? It just keeps going on forever and ever. But that is actually not the case. If you continue heading north, which I'm doing right now, you will eventually get somewhere. Hopefully, it's somewhere you want to end up. Which it is. It's how we proceed with the game. I don't know what possessed the designers to put this long-ass desert in the game, or why they decided to do so. Because honestly, you're going to be going north in one direction for so long that you are going to be questioning if you're doing the right thing. And, at this point in my life playing this game, I'd already played through, King's Quest V, and King's Quest VII, both of which have these really long, maze-like desert sections. Which you guys, if you've watched those videos on my channel, you've seen those. And those also go on forever. Here's Crush, by the way. Boing. And we got poisoned. I think we might actually... Nope. We cannot cast Cure right now. Most unfortunate. I guess I can go ahead and use an Essence, though. Give me some excuse to use it. Because I haven't had to use one yet. But those games had deserts in them, and I should heal myself up so I don't get murdered. I really wish we had a heal spell right now, but we do not. And that could very well end up being a problem for us at some point, if we can't get to somewhere that has reagents that we need. And so far, it's not looking good. I keep getting distracted. Those games had endless deserts in them. And you would think this one would be endless as well, but as you can see here, it is not. Now, this is a place of... I fucking hate this place. I fucking do. I really do. I am not looking forward to this next part at all, and I'm going to be disappointing a lot of you that know anything about this game, because, oh well, you'll see. You've already played this game, you already know what's going on. If you haven't, you will here shortly. So before we head on into the city, first of all, I'm going to make a little save state just in case I screwed things up too badly here. Before we head into the city, there's some stuff we need to do. Because this part of the game really likes making you wait and do stupid shit, there's this little whirlpool thing over here. I'm not moving the character around in a circle, he's doing that on his own. Right. So there's this little whirlpool area over here. The game's taking you around in a big circle over and over again. I gotta try to get rid of these spiders or they're gonna mess me up and make what I'm trying to do very difficult. Crush does turn out to be pretty good later on, but right now, as with Hardball earlier, it starts off being worse than crap. So, like I said, I never really used them as a kid because I didn't think they were any good, but they do get good once you level them up. So I guess we might as well spam cast it a couple times just to try to level it up a little bit. And go ahead and heal our boy back up. So on the first of many mandatory waits in this area, there's a little secret to find if you stand out in the desert right around here. And you're going to get moved around in a little circle, just like our boy is right now. And, whoa, getting dizzy. And if you wait, I think, 5 minutes in real time, something happens. A good something. You get free shit, which is the best kind of something that can happen. But you have to know to stand here and wait while this thing moves you around in a circle while you're slowly losing life. I suppose I can go ahead and take this time to explain what's going to happen next. So, The next part of the game is a little marketplace, in-game marketplace, where you need to buy and trade items. Like, your money's not good here. You need to trade, like, bags of rice and jars of spice and elephant dicks and all that fun shit. So, you're going to be going around trading bags of rice for elephant scrotums and whatnot, and then trading those to somebody else so you can eventually get one of a few good items. There's things that like give you permanent stat boosts that you probably want. You don't need it, but you probably want it. But it's a convoluted pain in the ass. And I did not really expect to get this far this fast in this video. And aside from watching a quick little video on where the stuff is in the market, I am completely unprepared for what's coming up. And I am probably going to half-ass the market. Going to be completely honest with you. If you were watching this video expecting a tutorial for how to win at the market in Secret of Evermore, I have a book to recommend to you. Because it's probably not going to happen. I do know a few fun things to do in the market. Hurl. And we'll have a little bit of fun looking around and talking to people. But as far as acing the market and just getting all the items, that's probably not going to happen. So this is something I didn't know about until much, much later. I never found this as a kid. I never knew you could do this. Actually, I don't think I learned about this particular little trick right here with the whirlpool until like a couple of years ago. Something like that. It's, I don't even know if I noticed this little thing moving you around in a circle when I was a kid. And we finally clipped through the land. Hey, where am I? You received rice and spice, and we got shit back out onto the desert. Excellent. And now, we're in the Nobilia market. And I really don't wanna. I don't wanna do this shit. I really don't. Anyway, so as I showed you earlier, we have a little pouch. That's gonna show you the items we have. We now have 99 rice and 99 spice. And that's gonna help give us a little bit of an edge on where some of the things are in the market. I don't know where all these things are at. And it's going to be fun looking around for them. But it's a good thing. We have to look around for some of this stuff because we have 15 minutes to kill. The game will not progress for 15 minutes in real time while we go around looking for stupid shit. I have the best price on spice in the market, and that is a goddamn lie. I'm just looking. So, first of all, there is a merchant here that sells amulets of annihilation, and we most certainly want to get some of those. But first, let's have a look around up here in the northern part of the town. We have a chicken. It doesn't make noise when I push buttons, and that is very disappointing. Here you go! Have some chicken feed. It's delicious. I eat it myself. Ah, that's a familiar looking face right there. I seem to remember that from the beginning of the game. Some a-hole that shoved us down a vent. This statue was commissioned by our new leader to honor his mentor. I think it's a little pretentious, personally. Oh, a rock. You know what that means. We gotta use our levitation spell. And one of those expensive-ass mud peppers. Yeah, look what I can do.
I am Tiny the Barbarian. I'm the strongest creature alive. Nobody lifts my rock but me.
You know, it's ironic your name is Tiny because you're actually very large.
Yeah, Tiny likes irony. Do you want Tiny to show you how the real way to lift a rock? I'll do it for a tapestry from the market. Hey, you don't have a tapestry. No art, no show.
So we need to get a tapestry, apparently, among the many other fun things we get to do in this goddamn market. Alright, well, we already been to the money changer, so we don't have to find her. I deal in strong armor. What you need is a stone vest. I can give you one in exchange for a jeweled scarab. Okay, we don't have a jeweled scarab. Okay, the new leader's advisor has called in a meeting at the city square. We'll be closing down in 12 minutes. Hey, buddy, would you like an all-powerful amulet of annihilation? You'll impress your friends and frighten your foes. It's all yours for a mere 30 bags of rice. Goddamn right, that's a deal. Actually, I think we can talk this guy down a little bit. We can talk him down to 15 bags. If you talk him down too much, I don't think he will continue to... Yeah, you're too shrewd. If I deal with you anymore, I'll go out of business. We already fucked that up. Okay. Yes, this is what I was talking about. Okay, so none of that ever happened. Now we get to unfuck the market. So, redo the stuff with Tiny here in a little bit. Because I do want to be able to get more amulets of annihilation, because I don't want to run through that desert again, and that is the sole reason why I want to do that. Alright, there's a tapestry. We already know we need those. I have an assortment of wall hangings and shits. My favorite piece is a tapestry that depicts these mummified cats playing poker. 3 beads per tapestry. We don't have any beads, so we gotta go find a place to get beads. And I want an all-powerful amulet of annihilation. Can we talk him down to 15 and still buy it then? Okay, we can talk him down to 15, and I fucked it up, but that's okay. We can do 15. So we have 3 amulets of annihilation now. We need beads. And we need a... Do we need a golden jackal? See, I already forgot what we actually need. Now, she needed a jeweled scarab. So I have to find who sells jeweled scarabs. And I don't remember. This, I think, is the best price on rice, I think, is from this lady, and this guy sells spice. Yeah, so this lady here is the best for deals on rice. And I think, if you know what you're doing, which I don't, but if you know what you're doing, you can actually make money in the market using her bags of rice and I think the potter, and you can basically just generate infinite money doing that. I challenge you to find a better deal on rice. I literally just, I don't want your damn rice. Get out of here. You look like a savvy trader. What are you selling? Quality beads. I barely remember what we wanted these for. Oh, we fucking need jewels for that. Son of a bitch. We need jewels to buy beads. Maybe someone will trade us for beads. I really don't know. She sells perfumes. We needed beads for the tapestry, I think. And we still need a jeweled scarab. Yeah, okay, so this guy sells 1 bag of rice and 3 jewels each for beads. We do not have enough jewels. Oh, I've made some terrible misjudgments. The ancient ruby heart will decrease the power of your enemies. I'll trade it for the moxa stick, or a tapestry, a jeweled scarab, and a limestone tablet. No. Now, the ruby heart, I think, is one of the good items you can get. This guy has an obsidian helmet for the price of 10 jars of spice, and we will absolutely do that. And, let's see, this item is an import from far away, the jade disc for 3 chickens and 3 beads. Once again, we do not have enough items to make that trade. We already have already done our money trading thing. Armor polish. I think armor polish is good, and the silver sheath that we can trade for it is a glitched item and does not actually provide you any bonus. So if we get that, which we won't, but if we get that, we can actually trade that away for some of the armor polish. So I need to find someone I can pawn some of this shit off to and get some money so I can buy beads, so I can get a tapestry. And I guess that's going to be my first line of business. And I still haven't found who sells jewel scarabs. That is not a good deal. Fuck off. I appraise and purchase items from the market. My C is 5 jewels for appraisal. Oh, fuck me, why? Okay, I cannot do that because I do not have enough jewel. Oh, fuck it. I'm done. You know what? You know what, kids? You know what? We're gonna go kill some bugs in the desert and get jewels that way. Isn't the market fun? Are we having fun yet? I know I'm having fun. It's that sarcastic kind of fun. Really? Like, come on. I don't want to miss these guys. I just want some easy money. I need cash now. Hey, no. Will you fuck off, please? I'm trying to grind money to make up for my embarrassment of a life. Okay, so what do we have now? I don't even know where I look to find our money. We have 21 jewels now. That's actually not bad. Not a bad way to earn a living. So we kill another one of these, we'll have enough money to, in theory, buy some beads so we can get a tapestry so we can sell that to Tiny. I still haven't found who sells a jeweled scarab so I can get the fucking armor. It's all very, very unfortunate. And we're on a time limit, too. Not that you're, like, permanently locked out of any of this stuff, mind you. You can do it later, but I want to do it now. So we'll keep spamming Crush here, level that up a little bit in the meantime, and hopefully get a little bit of money as well. And that fucker did not die. Alright, that should give us at least a little bit of money. 75 jewels. It's not what I would call ideal, but it'll work. Alright. My beads are perfect. They're for years only for 1 bag of rice and 3 jewels each. Sure, give me 5 of those. That'll be good enough to buy a tapestry, which is the next thing I want to buy. And I really need to look up who sells jeweled scarabs, because if I can't find who sells jeweled scarabs, I'm gonna be mighty unhappy. Nice tapestry, blah blah blah. Give me one of your goddamn tapestries. Okay, we know she doesn't sell anything good. And we'll get the thing, do the thing with the thing later. This guy sells Centurion helmet. I don't think we need the Centurion helmet. Because, well, we'll see. You'll see. You may heal your wounds more effectively when you possess the Moxa stick. I need 2 chickens, a jewel scarab, and some spice. No, thank you. Sunstone. More crap we don't have. You have to keep track of... If you don't have like a guide to follow while you're doing this, you have to keep track of what everyone sells on the market and what they want. It's really just a huge time sink. This guy is an appraiser. We already talked to her. Silver sheath, which is a load of crap that doesn't work. And there's another item they sell here that also doesn't work. You can increase the protection and power of your arms with a bronze gauntlet for a souvenir spoon and 2 tapestries. 2 tapestries, you say. I'm not a big fan, but okay. So we would need more beads for that, and more beads to get more tapestries. And a spoon, and I know where we can get a spoon. And what do you got? Ceramic pots. This is the way you can get money. You can get an unlimited amount of money doing that, I believe. Rice. I really need to just look up where shit's sold. This is wasting people's time. It's wasting my time. Fabulous beads for jewels. Very expensive beads too, I might add. Not a good deal on those in the least. So let's see. The power of the internet's here. If I can find a little map. And hopefully I remember to cut this silence out. It would suck if you had to listen to all this silence, unless you're trying to sleep, in which case it might just be that time of night. Enjoy the soothing sounds of the Nobilia market, while I desperately look around to see who's selling this goddamn jeweled scarab. Okay, jeweled scarab. Oh, fuck you. Oh, they're hard to find. They are very difficult to find. What assholes. And apparently we need spice and perfume to get a jeweled scarab. See, now we have a guide. And now it's a little bit easier to figure out what the hell you want, because I don't have to go ask him what he wants. Perfume, blah, 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 blah. I want 2 bottles of perfume. I will, in fact, enjoy my perfume. Thank you very much. And we're going to head over this way, because in order to get to that one little section of the market, we have to go through a building. That's a lot of fun, isn't it? And this room has some unique music that I don't think plays anywhere else in the game. And if you guys were paying attention, there was a little spider boy going back here. Ow!
What is the meaning of this? Why do you disturb my rest?
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
You're a skinny little guy, aren't you? You need some meat on your bones. You need brute strength.
I got just the thing for you. The power of Atlas.
So Atlas is that spell I was referring to in the last video. It has a really cool animation that I will show to you guys at some point, but I don't think you ever want to use it because I'm pretty sure it's glitched. It gives you a temporary bonus to strength, and when it wears off, it actually permanently lowers your strength. So I do not recommend that you use it. Of course, in order to use the Atlas formula, you need an Atlas medallion. I can offer you one for 100 jewels, and I'm way too broke to buy that, so we're not going to buy it, and thus you will never see Strong Boy animation. Very sad. This guy, welcome to my warehouse emporium. A huge selection of goods at fabulous prices. Volume. He sells crap. We don't really need anything, and even if we did, we're broke. So we can't actually afford any of it. This guy sells the jeweled scarab. And 2 jars of spice and a bottle of perfume. That sounds good. I'm gonna get... Okay, fine, I'll just get the fucking one, you fucking asshole. Fine, I'll get 1 jeweled scarab. And I think I remember what I needed that for, but I'm having a difficult time keeping track of all this shit in my head. So the permanent stat boost items, I don't normally bother to get them, if I'm being completely honest with you. They do make the game a little easier, but you saw the last boss fight. I'm already at that point where I can just kind of bulldoze through a lot of stuff in the game, and I don't really need it. I deal in strong armor. What you need is a stone vest. I can deal you one in exchange for a jeweled scarab, which I will do. And we now have the stone vest, which is some nice armor. And we also have the, no, not mammoth garb, and we had something else. We have the helmet, which is already a vast improvement over the equipment that we already had. And this guy wanted a spoon and 3 tapestries for the bronze gauntlet. And I believe that is what we need to get next in order to make my willy hard. So, next, what do we have right now? I gotta even keep track of what we fucking have, okay? We have 1 tapestry, we have 2 beads, and well, a shit ton of rice and spice at the moment. So we need 3 tapestries. In order to get a tapestry, we need beads. And in order to get beads, we need money. So I think we can manage that just fine. This lady over here sells spoons. For 2 jars of spice, I'll take a souvenir spoon. And for that spoon, we also need tapestries. So we're gonna go get rice and jewels from this little bead merchant down here. And he's gonna give us some fine beads. I like beads. So we're gonna buy 5 beads. We're gonna take these beads down here. We're gonna buy the bronze gauntlet, and all will be right with the world. And I'm about at the point where I can stop giving a shit. So you might be saying, why are you buying armor? What? God damn it, I didn't actually fuck this in. He doesn't want the beads, he wants the fucking tapestry. So I gotta trade the beads to the tapestry, then take the tapestry back to him so we can get the bronze gauntlet. Now you might be asking why I'm bothering with all that when I could just be getting, okay, so we didn't get enough beads. We needed 9 beads. Do we have enough? God damn it, we need more fucking beads. Okay, so we're gonna get this eventually. Trust me. Don't trust me. I have no idea what I'm doing and I'm incompetent. So, yeah, okay, is this the bead merchant? Okay, this is the bead merchant. So we'll get one bead. That should be enough beads. So, why am I bothering with all that instead of dealing with items that give you a permanent stat boost? Well, if I'm doing it right, and there's a good chance that I'm not, we will be able to get even better armor, and that will be very nice. And I may or may not bother with... What? How many... You mean I don't have enough fucking beads? God damn it! I thought I had 2 left over. Yeah, this is very, very fun, as you can see. Trading beads for tapestries and tapestries for beads. So, we're gonna once again buy beads and once again head over to this goddamn tapestry merchant so she can fuck me in the ass one more goddamn fucking time. And I still have to go back and do that thing with Tiny. It's all, very exciting business. I will possibly get the items later on. I'm actually not going to promise that. I find this to be very tedious and irritating. So we're going to get the bronze gauntlet, traded for it, and now we can equip it. And this is a very highly detailed little sprite here, far more detailed than these little bracers that we've been wearing. So, time for a save state. I love save states. They make games great. When you accidentally screw yourself out of getting more amulets of annihilation, they're there for you. So, there's this weirdo here. You know, there's one of these in every fantasy game. The end is near! Heed my warning! Heed my warning! Heed my warning! Heed my warning of the goats! Somebody is watching over us, controlling us. It's true, I tell you. It's true. Now I think I ran out of time to do this. I predict that all the merchants will soon leave to attend the meeting in the square. Come back tomorrow for more amazing predictions and insights. Okay, I actually can't do it because I ran out of time to do this before, I could not get it to do what I wanted it to do, and it is entirely possible that I'm not doing it correct at the moment anyway, so I suppose we'll just have to do that at a later time. When the thing is, after we're done with this next little event and the market goes back online, so to speak. And if we leave and we come back, this place is empty. The big meeting in the city square is probably starting. How astute of you, my boy. So the reason I came back here, now that we have all this stuff cleared out, is you can come up to one of these little empty pots here and find 500 jewels, which will be a big help, assuming we live long enough to spend our money, which hopefully we will. So we didn't see this, but in a cutscene we saw something about the sacred dog. All hail the mighty and powerful sacred dog! In honor of the sacred dog's appearance, there will be a battle in the Colosseum. Our champion will fight a challenger to be chosen by the sacred dog. Show us, sacred dog. Show us who the challenger shall be. Higgins? Is that you? You're the sacred dog? That figures. The sacred dog has chosen. Tiny, take our challenger to the Colosseum.
I am Tiny. You're coming with me. You wait here. Tiny waits outside. That way, nobody gets hurt.
Not until you fight Vigor, anyway. That guy has some sense of humor. This is great. Greetings, Challenger. I am Pompolonius, advisor to the new leader of Nobilia.
Hi, I'm Caleb. There's been some sort of mistake. I'm not really the gladiator fighting type.
But you were chosen. There's no denying that. You're going to fight. Now, I'm going to leave and let you prepare. The gate will close behind me. When it opens again, it is your cue to come out fighting. Should I record your progress? Yes. I believe you shall. We're not going to save over volcano pipes, just in case. And we will save over the Nobilia Coliseum. Well, Higgins, this is another fine mess you've gotten us into. Here I am, about to take on some tooth-spitting, sword-carrying champion gladiator, and all I've got is a femur, a claw, and a stick. So we just got our chance to save the game, and that little pot contained a centurion cape, which, as you can see, is even better than the armor that we had. Now, if we hadn't purchased any armor so far, if we were still wearing the Dino skin, it would give us the bronze armor. Since we had the bronze armor, we could buy the stone vest in the market. Since we had the stone vest from the market, it just bumps us up to the centurion cape. Now, unfortunately, it's very possible I was doing this incorrect because I'm not actually playing with a guide. I got a map opened up on my phone. That was the best I got, but I'm not actually playing with a guide at the moment. But that soothsayer dude, that guy will actually give you the centurion cape if you do something correct with him, which I did not have time to do because this is not a pro gamer let's play. Sorry to tell you. So, if we had the centurion cape inside of this pot here, would have been the Thug's Cloak, which is another unique item that I believe improves your evasion, but we can't get that now until much later in the game, but we can still get it, so don't worry. It will happen, and it will probably not make much of a difference in the long run anyway. There's a little secret passageway over here where we can get some ingredients, some call beads, gloves of Ra, and a centurion helmet. I thought I gave you an upgraded helmet if you already had one. We did get the gloves of Ra. Actually, it did give us an upgraded helmet. The gloves of Ra and the centurion helmet. So we've got some pretty bitchin' armor already. So, I'm gonna have to redo this when we start the game next session because I'm gonna be loading that save up, and I'll probably repeat what I just told you again. But anyway, I'm gonna leave you in suspense before the next boss fight with our little gladiator friend. And as always, I will see you in the next video where I will possibly die, or possibly obliterate the shit out of another boss like we did earlier in this video. As always, thank you very much for watching, and it's been a pleasure to hear from you. Take care, guys.